Hello, third grade, and today we are going to start with a little bit of a voice warm-up. All right, so in school or wherever you might be, we unfortunately cannot sing right now because we have to keep our masks on and we have to stay safe. But one thing that we can do is do some humming, and we can still use our voice to do humming and to hum different pitches and high and low. All right, so today we're going to practice a little bit of humming. If you are somewhere where you need to keep your mask on, that is okay, because when we hum, we keep our lips closed, so that way no spit or any germs or anything is flying out. We keep our lips closed and everything is nice and safe and clean. All right, so we're gonna start just humming a nice middle note. All right, so like your talking voice, something nice in the middle, a nice comfortable hum. So let me hear your nice comfortable hum. So here's mine. You see that my lips are closed. All right, now I want you to hum a low note. So as low as you can go with your voice, take your voice, go all the way as low as you can go, and then hum. All right, so now we have our middle. Down to low. So go middle and then low. All right, let's do that together. Go from your nice middle voice down to a low hum, okay? All right, this time we're going to go even higher, a nice high note. And I don't want to hear any like yelling or any screaming type sounds because you can really hurt your voice when you're humming like that. Just a high note like so you can hear that it still sounds like a hum, it's just a higher note. All right, this time we're gonna go high, middle, and then low with our humming. So you're gonna kind of slide down from high all the way to low. Now we're going to slide the opposite direction. We're going to start low and then slide up to a high note. Okay, now let's take a look here. So you can see on my screen here that I have written down high, middle, and low. So for this, I am going to draw some sort of shape, and the top of my screen will be a high note. The middle of my screen will be a middle comfortable note, and the bottom will be a low note. So we have high, middle, and low. So for example, if I do this, draw a line going from high down to low, it's like that little slide we just did, starting high and going low. So listen first. So let's do that together, humming, starting high and going low. Ready? Go. And again. All right, now let's do the shape. All right, this time I'm starting low and going high. Listen first. All right, let's do it together. Ready? Go. Let's do a new shape. This time we're going to start in the middle. We're going to go high and then drop down low. All right, so listen first. We start in the middle. All right, so let's try this one together. Start in the middle. Ready? Go. All right. Now let's do another shape here. We're going to do kind of like a roller coaster. So we're going to go up and down and up and down. So we're starting low. All right, ready? Starting with your low hum. Let's try this one together again one more time. Ready? Go. Okay. So now on your own, either on your whiteboard or maybe on a spare piece of paper you have, I want you to write high, middle, and low. And then you are going to create your own shapes that you're going to practice humming. All right, so you're going to start anywhere on this side of your paper or maybe on your whiteboard, and then you're going to end somewhere on this side. All right, so you're going to create some kind of line going back and forth between the left side of your paper to the right side, and then practice humming them. So if it's high, you're going to start humming high, and if it's middle and low, and so on. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do is go ahead, do this along with me, have the video playing in the background. Right now you're going to go to Google, open up a new tab, and type in Chrome Music Lab, and then hit enter. If you need to pause the video for a second just to see how it's spelled, go ahead and do that. When you type it in, go ahead and hit enter. And you are going to click on the first website that comes up. All right, and maybe some of you might be familiar with Chrome Music Lab. It is a game or a website that has a bunch of different music games and activities that we can do. So this month for November, we're going to do a little music lab unit where we're creating different songs and different beats and things like that using Chrome Music Lab. For today, we are going to go to the Song Maker. So it's the second little square here, I guess. Go ahead and click on the Song Maker. All right, so before we get started here, let's go down to the bottom and click on the settings. There's a little button or a little circle, little gear that has settings. Go ahead, click on that. And before we start, we need to change some of these settings. So the first one we're going to look at is the length. So we're going to change it to 2 bars. Then down here where it says range, we're going to change it to 1 octave. So the 2 settings we're going to do is the first one, the length, we're going to change it to 2 bars. The range, we're going to change it to 1 octave. When you have that set, press your little check mark, and now your screen should look exactly like mine. So if you've never used Chrome Music Lab or the Song Maker before, we're going to do this together and learn how it works. So on the bottom here, where we have these little circles, is where we add the beat of our songs. Alright, so right now, I am going to create a pattern for my beat, and you can see that I am just clicking, and it makes our little shapes appear. When I click on it again, it erases my shapes. So let's create the pattern that has circle, circle, triangle, triangle, circle, circle, triangle, triangle, and so on. So go ahead on your screen, copy down this pattern. And if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that while you're filling in the beat on the bottom. Alright, then on the side here is a little play and pause button. We can go ahead and play what we have right now so you can hear how our little circle, circle, triangle, triangle pattern sounds like. and you can see that it will just repeat and repeat on loop the same thing that you have. Alright, I'm gonna pause it. Now down here where it says electronic, I'm gonna play my beat again, and I'm gonna click on electronic, and now it's gonna change the instruments that our beat is playing. So right now it's playing little blocks. I'm gonna click it again. Now it's playing kit. I'm gonna click it again. Now I have conga. And now I'm back to electronic. So you can go ahead and explore which of these sounds you like the best, and then you can stick with that sound. So I'm gonna do conga, but you go ahead and do whichever one you like best. Alright, now go ahead and pause this video if you need to listen to all of the sounds, but I'm going to go ahead and move on. So just like we did in our little humming warm-up, where the top of the screen was a high note, the bottom of the screen was a low note. So it goes from low to high, high to low, low, high, low, and so on. So for this song maker, the top, these little squares, the top of it is high notes, bottom is low notes. Alright, and you can see that when you click on one of these squares or rectangles, that a little colorful block comes up. When you click on it, it goes up, and when you click on it again, it erases. So right now, I'm going to put up a pattern that I want you to copy. Alright, so we all have the same bass down here with our beats. Now I want you to copy these rainbow squares. Okay? So try to figure out this pattern. Go ahead, pause the video, and try it on your own. Alright, so let's go ahead and play and see how your creation sounds like so far. And it should be very similar to mine, except for maybe you have your beat a different instrument. So let's hear. So it starts low and it slowly gets higher and higher and higher. I'm going to pause it because now we can also change the instrument that our colorful blocks are playing. So right now I have mine on marimba. I'm going to and then I'm going to click on this marimba and change it. So now we have a piano. We also have strings, so it sounds like you're plucking a string instrument. We have a woodwind, which sounds like a clarinet. Then we have a synth, which is an electronic instrument. So you go ahead, and then the marimba is the first one we have. So you go ahead, look through these, and see which one you like the best. And then select that one. Alright, I'm going to pause this and go ahead, pause the video, and select which instrument you want to do. Alright, whenever you finish with that, I'm going to go ahead and erase my colorful blocks. And you go ahead, erase them too, but do not press restart. Because if we press that restart button, it will reset all of those settings that we did at the beginning. So do not press that, just erase it by clicking again. Alright, here is the next pattern I want you to copy. Alright, so go ahead, pause my video here so you can see this shape, and then try to copy it. When you're ready, go ahead and play and see how yours sounds. And you might have a different combination of instruments down here, so see how your version sounds like. Alright, when you're done with that, let's explore something else here in Crow Music Lab. Down at the bottom, there is a tempo option. Alright, so you can see there's a little slider that you can slide around, and in music, tempo means how fast or how slow the music is. So right now, just listen to my video. I'm going to bring my slider all the way down, and it looks like 40 is the slowest it can go. So I'm going to play. So this is the slowest, and I'm slowly going to make it go faster and faster. Alright, so you can go ahead and explore the different tempos and find a tempo that you like. Maybe you like yours to be super fast, or maybe you want yours a little bit slower. I'm going to put mine right at 100, which is a nice middle tempo, not too fast, not too slow. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and erase what I have so I can start over. I'm going to click on everything and erase it, and this time we're actually also going to erase the beat on the bottom. So we're totally just going to start from scratch and erase everything you have. Alright, this time we are going to do this pattern. Alright, so the pattern we're going to do is 1, 2, 3 circles and 1 triangle. 3 circles and 1 triangle. So go ahead, do that on yours, and then you can play to see how it sounds. Now I'm going to go ahead and put another pattern up, and I want you to copy my pattern. Alright, so here is the pattern that I want you to copy down. You can see that I have a repeated pattern going through the whole time as much as I can. I have red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow. So let's see how this sounds together. Alright, so go ahead and copy this pattern down. And now your assignment for this music lesson is to keep this same beat that I have on the bottom, that 1, 2, 3, and then triangle. Circle, 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 triangle, circle, 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 triangle. Keep that same exact beat, whatever you want, up here on the song maker. But I do not want you to do what I just did. To scribble all over the place. I want you to create some kind of pattern like I just showed you. So some kind of pattern that keeps repeating. Like for example, you can do I just did 1, 2, 3, red, orange, yellow, and keep repeating that same pattern. Maybe you want to do some kind of pattern like this. Okay. But create some kind of pattern that keeps repeating. When you're done, I want you to submit whatever you have. So down here you have to click save, and now your song is saved at this link, so I need you to copy the link and then go into Schoology in our discussion for this week and paste the link. Okay, so when you're done, one more time, down here, click Save, copy link, and then paste it in our Schoology discussion. Alright, so that is it for this part of our lesson.